Yes, it's been a while. It's been about 7 or 8 months since my last video. Nothing wrong, just enjoying life, taking some time off from creating content to kind of enjoy things, enjoy life, and also just to kind of think through where I want to actually take this channel. I don't know, make some new type of content and make that fancy pants master's degree work a little bit. So you might be seeing some new type of content on the channel, something other than the usual car maintenance and upgrade videos, and I hope you'll like it. On that note, while I was on hiatus, I took a 2,000-mile road trip with the good Dr. Wife from Oklahoma City all around New Mexico. 2,000 miles in the BMW Z3 Roadster, seeing everything that the Land of Enchantment has to offer, and its many enchantments, which were indeed enchanting. I was enchanted. Can I say enchanted one more time, maybe? I'll try to work that in. Our first stop was in Santa Fe. Lovely town, very scenic. Glyphs were amazing. A lot of course, Tex-Mex and Mexican food and delicious chocolate was enjoyed. Also took some time to go visit Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf, if you aren't familiar, is a grand art installation that kind of starts out like just an ordinary house that you can walk through, but you start to notice little things here and there that just don't quite look right, like the ceiling is melting and the wallpaper is a little funky, and you're reading, notebooks about this family going through weird stuff, and before you know it, you're walking through an interdimensional, timey-wimey trip sort of thing. And it was kind of an out-of-body experience, kind of way out there. Didn't really seem real, but it definitely was worth going to see that. Next stop was in Albuquerque. We went to go see the Abq Bio Park and all of its lovely critters, including a little baby hippo. If you don't like baby hippos, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe get to the shop. You might be broken. Next stop was the National Museum of Nuclear Science and Technology, which just kind of catalogs the development of nuclear technology in the United States from its genesis all the way, to current day. Everything from, of course, your nuclear weapons, which of course were developed in New Mexico, to even some ordinary household products. Apparently, people used to put radioactive material in everyday household products and put it in water to, give you that nice youthful glow. Then we went off to the southern part of the state and enjoyed the White Sands National Park, which, America has a lot of beautiful scenery, a lot of diverse, beautiful scenery, and the national park system, of course, is the showcase of that beautiful diversity of landscaping in the United States, and White Sands is a perfect addition to that. COVID, lockdown, all that sort of stuff had taken a toll on my wife and I, to be honest, mentally, and we really just needed to get out and explore someplace different. That was really kind of the main thing we were looking for, someplace different, and White Sands is radically different. If you've never been in sand dunes before or enjoyed a desert, it's a really cool experience. This isn't a sand desert, it's gypsum. It's basically the same material that you find in your drywall, but it is a desert type environment all the same. Nice place to, go out and frolic in the gypsum dunes and maybe have an existential crisis. Who knows? Go crazy, have fun. But yeah, definitely go see White Sands if you're in New Mexico. Roswell, we went to Roswell after that. Kitschy little town. You always have to stop in there if you're going through New Mexico, just for the kitsch of it. From there, we went to Carlsbad Caverns, giant cave complex. But the best part of the caves is actually the nightly event during certain parts of the year called the Bat Flight. You basically sit at the exit of the cave, and you just get to see these bats which come out in waves from the caverns. It's just a really wonderful experience. Unfortunately, bat population, like a lot of things, have been affected by climate change, and the bat population in the caverns is on the decline. So enjoy it if you're there, because we don't know how long this stuff is going to stick around. So enjoy the bat flight. No footage of the bat flight. That's not allowed. Totally understandable. But you must enjoy it if you're there. We stayed in a number of interesting places in New Mexico. We stayed at a Airstream that had been converted to Airbnb, which is a fun little cozy experience. But really, the best place to stay overall, and really I think the best experience overall in New Mexico, is Gary's repurposed Atlas Missile Silo, which is just outside of Roswell. It is a historic nuclear missile silo. At one point, it did house a nuclear-tipped missile. It's now up on Airbnb, and you can rent a night's stay or several night stays in this missile silo that has been rehabbed and refurbished. It's quite comfortable. The silo is not always open all year round, but if you find an opening, I would highly suggest you plan your entire trip around this particular experience. If you do get a chance to go, and you go, make sure to bring like a dinner for the evening, a sandwich or something from Roswell in, and stay the duration underground. It is quiet, the temperature is cool, and the sights are just amazing. It is just a cool, trippy, but comfortable Airbnb. And so now I'm going to go ahead and just play some footage from the time we spent down there, and hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, Matt Schroeger. Just been spending some time in New Mexico, traveling around in the Roadster. This is probably the coolest place I've ever spent in my life, and probably ever ever will. I'm actually well underground in a decommissioned and repurposed Atlas Missile Silo. So yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty cool inside. I mean, it's an Airbnb. You got your kitchen, you got your fridge, got a library over here. Got some pretty cool 1950s, 1960s literature to fit the theme. But yeah, this is a place you can rent on Airbnb, and it is nice and cool and quiet. And if you are a fan of like the Fallout series of video games, this probably is going to hit like a very nice spot for you. It's just I can't even describe it. Our Airbnb host, Gary, has been a tremendous fount of knowledge. He is a historian in his own right, from working on these and repurposing these. He knows everything there is to know about the Atlas Missile Silo program. So I'm not going to include too much information on there. I'm just going to link to his Airbnb if you want to stay here or check it out, and some of the information that he has, because I can't cover it as well as he does. But I'm just here as a visitor, and it's fantastic. He took us down to visit the actual silo where the Atlas missile was kept, and apparently this was only operational for something like 2 years before it was actually considered obsolete. You'll find that a lot of people in like the prepper movement have been buying places like these up and just using them as, as like shelters. So it's really rare to find one that's actually been purposed for people to just enjoy and experience and learn about the history. We are in Roswell, New Mexico, and it's a seriously cool place. So if you have a chance, you really should check this out. But anyway, that's it for now. We'll see you down the road.